All right. And moving along with the Sunday morning quarterback intro section or department or group or whatever the fuck you want to call it. We're moving on to the NFC South. I got some special guests with me as per usual with every other segment that we've done. First and foremost, I want to introduce my guy from the Players Ball podcast. You know him as Roddy 404, Buckhead's own, the host of the Players Ball podcast. My guy, Roddy 404. What's up, my guy?
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Buckhead, huh? Buckhead.
Yes.
Okay.
So, hey, man, I was reading the bio. It says in your bio. I was on LinkedIn. I saw the LinkedIn.
Oh, yeah. I mean, my height was right there in my bio as well, so I'm sure.
I met you. I've already met you in person. I know you're not like 5'2". That'd be weird. I would never
be on the show.
I would never do another podcast with you if I met you in person and found out you were 5'2".
Glad to be on the show. Thank you for your warm welcome. I feel right at home. Yeah.
Just gonna throw that out there. Like last 2 years we've done Sunday morning quarterbacks. We haven't had, you've been on the show like multiple times. You're doing paid for play for college. In the land of the AFC or the NFC South, we know that you only care about one team. So we're going to talk about the other teams, but we only came here to show off and show out for one team only. We got a special guest. He doesn't do a lot of podcasts. He's kind of one of those fixtures in the Saints community that, you know, when he pops up, you just want to listen. Just listen to what he has to say because it's going to be important. It's going to be hilarious, but it's also going to be very, very informative. And the guy we got on tonight is my guy Bayou Bun, aka the Bun himself.
Hey, what's happening? What's up, man?
Hey,
I appreciate you having me on, man.
I'm appreciative of first of many. First time on anything affiliated with Win the Day or Sunday morning quarterbacks. But again, grateful for you and Roddy joining us tonight. Obviously, a lot happened in the offseason. We had
a lot.
We had one major free agent quarterback. He looked like he flirted with the New York Jets for about a week, and then he found his mate in New Orleans.
Thank you, Jesus.
So those are your sentiments. Just real quick from you and Roddy, your thoughts on your newfound quarterback, your starting quarterback, the former Raiders franchise quarterback Derek Carr signing a deal with you guys, and giving you instant stability. You would hope at the quarterback position. So, what are your thoughts, reception, and how did you take it when he showed up?
Man, when he showed up, man, I knew a new era was here now. The last since 2020, man, we haven't had a quarterback. Like when we had to put Taysom Hill in to throw the ball deep for Drew Brees, we haven't had a quarterback for that long. You know what I'm saying? So to now finally have a quarterback that everybody in the organization, the players respect, and that's no disrespect to Taysom or Jameis or anybody or Andy Dalton, anybody that was there. Ugh. But it just hit different now. What my boy FYBJ Main say, it just hit different.
Yeah,
it just hit different now. We got a quarterback now, so hopefully we can go places now.
Yeah, and I think with the weapons that we have on offense, I think that is going to be a key for Derek. Obviously, Alvin isn't what he was, but he's still one of the best players in the NFL, like bar none. So I think having a running back like that, of course, he's going to be suspended for the first 3 games, but I don't really think that's going to affect us seeing our first 3 opponents. Our teams that I feel like we're better than, all 3 of them. We'll get into that later. But having that quarterback, having the weapons, and then also having a coach that's defensive-minded that actually can organize a defense, I think is going to be important for Derek. I mean, you did see a couple of Raiders teams with a couple of good players on defense, but I don't think it's been as complete as it's been when he's been here. So hopefully, like Bun said, this can be a guy who can come in, and I'm not expecting like 5 or 6 years from this dude. I'm really not. Like, I'm expecting a good solid 3 years within a championship window to try to get us another ring. So
didn't Brady play till he was like 65?
Of course, but you think Derek Carr, Tom Brady? No.
All it takes is one.
Yeah, look, I get it. I totally get it. And if fortunes and my prayers are answered, then we are going to win 3 rings in them 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he will want to stay on a little bit longer, but I think he just has a competent organization. You see this in any sport around, bro. Like, if you're not around a competent organization, you're going to have a hard time succeeding. Like, it's just what it is. So I'm glad he's here.
All right. So in regards to 2023, I need to know off top the expectation of the team, offense, defense, some players y'all expect big things from, just across the board. I need to know. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't do a lot of studying because I basically thought that you guys could provide me with everything that I need to know in regards to the New Orleans Saints. So
okay. You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Yeah, it's on you. It's on you because I got one common guy that we got to talk about. But go ahead.
Okay. I'm looking at right now in my head. We're playing 13 out of 17 games in the dome. So with that being said, I'm thinking 12-5, 13-4, 11-6, somewhere up in there. Like, we're gonna win a division. If we don't win a division, we got to blow it all up, man. Like
Oppenheimer.
I don't think this is a 1 year. I don't think this is a test run. Like last year, okay, we had to get all Sean Payton mess out of here, and all that stuff. But like this year, I feel like if we're not taking the playoffs, especially with this weak NFC South, I mean, we have a rookie Bryce Young, we have Desmond Ritter,
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield. Like, if Derek Carr can't win that division, it's going to be a lot of questions that need to be answered at the end of the offseason. So I'm looking at 12-5 and hosting a home game. And I had tweeted this earlier today. I said, once you're in the playoffs, you're competing for a championship. Anything happen. I've watched the Giants go on 2 Super Bowl runs. You just got to get there. So if we're in the playoffs, hosting the playoff game, we should make a run.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And I mean, of those 4 games that are on the road outside that you was mentioning, Bun, we got a Green Bay game, but it's in September, so it's not going to be a factor. And then we get Carolina in September as well, even though it seems like it's always like some type of torrential downpour when we play them. I don't know why. But I think I'm with you in that we have a third place schedule or a second place schedule. So
third place, right?
Yeah, I think third place schedule. Yeah,
third place schedule. Yeah.
So this schedule should be easy for us. I feel like out of all the teams in the NFL that have a third place schedule, we have the most talent. And it all comes down to one, players not getting injured, which is the NFL is going to happen. But I really do feel like we have the talent to overcome all of these bums in these division. Like, I really do. I've been hearing a lot of hype in the different areas of
bums?
Twitter.
Bums.
I mean, to me, they bums.
Did you just call them bums?
Bums.
Look, and I'll tell you why they're
hold
bums.
Hold on. So the Panthers?
Bums.
The Panthers are bums. And I'll tell you why.
Falcons?
Bums.
Are bums.
The Bucks?
Trash.
Sosa, hold on. Sosa, let me ask you a question. We'll go to the Falcons first. Who was the last great edge rusher from the Atlanta Falcons? Answer me. Jonathan Abraham. Do you know that was almost a decade ago, brother?
I'm old, bro. I remember that guy.
Yeah. So we're talking about an organization which, look, everybody thinks that Bijan is going to be a top 5 running back by the end of the season. Does he have the capability? Does he have the capability to be top 5? I think he does. I think he does have that talent. He is that good.
You don't like Ritter?
Come on, bro. Come on.
No?
That's what I'm saying. Like, they got Taylor Heineke. They got the green lizard back.
Y'all like Bryce, though, right? Y'all definitely like Bryce.
I like Bryce as a quarterback, but this is not his year. I think he's 2 years away.
Who he throwing to?
Exactly.
Who he throwing to? Who's blocking? Listen, the defense can be good. The defense can be great.
I have to ask these questions, right? Like,
yeah, of course. No, but we're here to answer them. That's why we're here.
All right.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. So, okay, we've established that bums.
Okay, but this is the NFL. This still is the NFL. Anything can happen. But that goes back to my point of if we don't win this division by week 14, 13, we don't have this wrapped up, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Wrapped by 13 with 5 weeks left in the season?
We should be in position. We should be fighting for playoff position. Not
that's fair.
Not if we're going to get out the division with the Panthers and the Falcons.
Yeah.
And the
Bucks.
We're not even talking about the Bucks.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah. Come on.
No hope for the Bucks. None.
Have you seen their schedule? Do you want me to read it off to you? Vikings,
they put the
Eagles,
same y'all, except for like two teams.
Don't play the Eagles.
They got a first place schedule. They won the division.
Vikings, Eagles. They play y'all in San Francisco.
I don't want to talk about
Green Bay. Green Bay in December.
I want to stay off the radar.
Good
I
luck.
want to stay off the radar because, like, as week one approaches, I'm like hearing like murmurs about like Pittsburgh, and I'm just like, I don't really want to talk about it. But let's keep this on. Let's keep this on New Orleans.
That's good.
Yeah, the Bucks are in hell. Trust me, they're not doing shit.
Alontae Taylor today.
Oof.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very smart man, quoting the Bible and playing in New Orleans.
Brilliant. Get wrong when he quotes
absolutely
the Bible,
brilliant. Brilliant.
Get it wrong. You can quote the Bible really anywhere and get it right, though.
Yeah, but he picked some very powerful words.
He did.
He picked quite a powerful verse and moment in the Bible. But it just brings me back to what I was asking. Tell me, 3 to 4 players who might not be household names that by mid-season we're gonna be talking about them. We gonna know who they are.
Okay.
Who in your estimation are those players?
You want to go first? Go ahead, Roddy. You go first.
I mean, I don't know. Like me and Bun are Saints fans, so if I say Rashid Shaheed, it's not really like to us it's a household name because we follow the team heavily. But that is a guy who showed. I mean, like he could be number 2. Like he could maybe push Mike if he's not healthy or if he's not looking the same to wide receiver 3. Like Shaheed is good, bro. Like I think he is dangerous with the football. His vibe reminds me of Alvin, which is like
just give him the ball in space.
Just give him the ball in space, bro. That's all you need to do. If we put him back there at running back, I'll have trust in him. Maybe he can, do something back there. But that would be a guy who I think, obviously, he's a little banged up right now, but I think he could be one of those guys. And I also think, bro, Breesy and all the Saints Twitter on Sunday night was in an uproar over this kid. And I hate Dabo Swinney for life, okay? But he might have got something right here. All right, I'm gonna just be honest.
So you're telling me he's not Cleveland Farrell?
No, or Vic Beasley. Not him either.
God, jeez, Vic Beasley, what a fucking bum.
Sorry, Falcons. Sorry.
Last time we seen him was he like the USFL, XF? He was in one of them. Like,
oh no, man.
I haven't seen him since he played on the Falcons. I haven't looked for him after that.
I'm guessing the XF is the XFL or USFL like Dancing with the Stars calling? Like which one's worse?
It's Love and Hip Hop for a rapper. If you don't love hip hop, you know what time of your career it is.
It's over. So Roddy, you said Shaheed. I mean, obviously I know all these guys. Bun, your thoughts? Any players?
Okay. I was about to say you took my first 2 players.
Damn. My bad.
Nah, you good. You took my first 2 players, and then I really think this is going to be a breakout year for Pete Warner. Like people don't respect him because he's white. like straight up, like they don't respect him just because it's plain and simple. He's white. It's going to be a breakout year for him. I think it should be. And
he's one of those sneaky athletes, coach's son.
Yeah, he's fast though, and he's always on the ball.
First in, last out.
Yeah.
First man in, last one out.
And everybody else should know, man.
Right. I was actually. It's funny you said that because I was actually doing like the, like the notable players that could like that would like require a graphic, right?
Right.
So you like go through the offense. It's like Olave, yes. Shaheed, yes. Thomas, yes. Just off of career,
Right.
Maybe Anders Pete, maybe, and then
You
Derek.
see, he got to stay healthy. Okay, I expect now that we have a quarterback that understands what a blitz looks like.
Yes, Jesus.
Eric McCoy will have a great year.
Okay.
He will be a household name this year.
Okay, fair enough. That's what I'm going to it. But then like again, like you look at the team and then it's like AK, the backup, the rookie, obviously, Kendre Miller,
Jamal Williams. Can't forget Jamal.
Right, Jamal. And then I couldn't get him in the Saints jersey. It was difficult to find good photos. Like you don't want like ones of them in training camp because they're wearing like a different anyway.
Right.
But then you go to the defense, right? You got Cam, you got Marshawn, you got Honey Badger, who's like a legendary football player at this particular juncture of his life. Like he's probably headed to the Hall of Fame if we're being honest. Yes, probably good chance that Tyron's in the Hall of Fame.
I think it's
He got a ring, right?
He
not first ballot, but
he got one with the Chiefs.
Yeah, no, he's going to definitely make the College Football Hall of Fame. That's
that's a lock.
The NFL Hall of Fame. It looks like Honey Badger to me is right there.
And we got Demario Davis.
Demario Davis, all pro linebacker. And like I said, Marshawn, who we know. But like I said, when you have to like I said with the graphic thing, like looking for all the star players, when you have to make like 9 for one team, it's a pretty good football team.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so with that being said, is it Super Bowl aspirations, or because obviously it's not Super Bowl or bust, but because I think that the sentiment is like you want to improve on last year, but also there's a standard. Like getting to the playoffs might not be enough for you or the majority of fans.
I feel like we have to win a playoff game. We have to win a playoff game.
Roddy, same thing.
I'll be sad if we get put out at any point, but we have to win. We have to win a playoff game.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm looking around the NFC in general, I believe that we're winning the division. Like just point blank. Period. That's what it is. I don't think that's an argument. That's plus 140, by the way.
Plus 130. It dropped.
There you go. Anyway, but I firmly believe we're gonna win the division. Now it's a term of okay, where are we at 1 through 4? Personally, I'm taking the NFC West or the NFC East winner to be either 1 or 2. I just think the talent on both of those divisions are going to be 1 or 2. So we're going to be right there in that 3 spot. And I think we're going to face a lot of teams that we could maybe say are evenly matched against us. So it's going to be up to health. It's going to be up to some of these guys we were mentioning earlier doing what we were saying and becoming household names and performing. But I think the expectations, like Blunt said, it's one playoff game. And depending on who the matchup is in that second playoff game, like we could potentially be talking about an NFC championship. So,
all right. I want to do something with some Saints fans because I don't get a lot of Saints people on here. I want to do a quick word association. Just want to hear the first word that comes to mind when I say the name.
Okay.
Drew Brees.
GOAT.
Should have been number 1. I know that's more than 1.
Quitter.
Coward.
Ooh, that's tough. Marcus Colston.
Legend.
Underrated.
Derek Carr.
The future. Future.
Michael Thomas.
Refreshing. I'll say refreshing for Derek Carr.
Michael Thomas.
Dog.
Oh, man.
It's a little dog.
You go ahead and go first.
I said dog.
A
dog. He a dog.
A dog. Okay.
Dog.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you said he a little dog.
No.
What's the word I want? You mean at this point in Michael Thomas?
No,
right now.
Right
Be nice. You could have been nice, but now you're like, you just thought about it extra hard.
Because right?
Yeah, he was like, "What do you mean by that, Michael Thomas?" I know Mike.
Competitor.
Okay, I like that.
That was so fucking political. Competitor.
No. Because from what I hear about him is we don't see the work that he puts in and know how hard he's trying to be back on the field. So, like, and he's never given me a reason not to believe that. So it's like, if he's healthy, he's a dog.
All right.
So he's a competitor.
Fair enough. Just wanted to hear it. So quitter for Sean Payton. And the reason why I said Sean Payton is I really wanted to hear just some general thoughts on your head coach quitting on the organization and then going to do TV for a year and then returning to work for the people that own Walmart.
Can I start, Bun? Can I start on this one? Because he thought he had it set up made. I know he was watching that game, Jacksonville and the LA Chargers, and he was like, bet they really about to blow this lead. They about to fire Staley. I'm about to go over there. I'm about to get Herbert. I'm about to get weapons. I'm finna be in LA. I'm finna be chilling. And then it didn't happen. And then he had to take his second option. Like anybody that knows him and knows his ego knows that he wants the best quarterback available. He's like the opposite of Kyle Shanahan. Like he wants the best quarterback available at all times. So him going to Denver, him getting Russ, I'm not saying that Russ is a bad quarterback, but I think that
Russ ain't Justin Herbert.
He's not Justin Herbert, and I don't think the Broncos roster. Well, I mean,
what do you mean by that? Like,
he doesn't play quarterback better than Justin Herbert. He can't pick up a pig skin and throw it the way Justin Herbert does.
No, he cannot. Maybe not on his best day either.
But he did win a Super Bowl.
He did. But
I mean,
through that dumbass interception too.
I mean, Trent Dilfer has a Super Bowl.
Brad Johnson as well.
Jesus.
Brad Johnson as well. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It happens, but
Nick Foles has a Super Bowl. I mean, it depends on,
But I don't think that Broncos roster is good, bro. I think they have good players, but as a total whole part, I don't think they're that good. And they in Mahomes' division, bro. And they in Mahomes and Herbert's division. Those two quarterbacks are probably going to carry the torch for the rest of their careers. So
for the rest of Sean Payton's career.
Yeah. And I really think he has 3 to 4 years. If he don't get either a playoff win or something like that in 3 or 4 years, I think he out of there.
I don't think he has that long, Roddy. Because
how long do you think he has?
Because he has a lot of Urban Meyer in him. Like every time the going get tough, it's like Fred Sanford, man. You know what I'm saying? Fred Sanford started seeing the big one. You know what I'm saying? He ready to go home. His chest started hurting. I just don't see that team winning. And if Sean Payton's not winning, Sean Payton don't want to play. He don't want to coach football if he's not winning.
Nope.
So he'll find a reason to quit on them too.
Ain't not gonna get a championship.
No.
Well, no coach has ever gone to another place and gotten one. So history is definitely 100% not on his side.
Are you serious?
No coach has ever won a Super Bowl with 2 teams.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's never happened. He's never. No coach.
Yes.
It's never happened, bro. Ever.
Never.
Bill Parcells. No.
He did never won at 2 places. He won 2 with New York. He got back with Drew Bledsoe. Never won another one.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's never happened. So
that's crazy.
History's not on his side. Gruden couldn't remember. Gruden won one with Tampa. Went back to.
Gruden won one with Tony Dungy team.
You know what, man? I don't. My thoughts are reserved on that guy, man. I don't got too much to say about him, to be honest with you.
But that is my consultant, so not too much on him right now.
Yeah,
Your
it
consultant.
Yeah,
Okay.
he worked for the Saints right now.
Well, I mean, obviously, he's good for your quarterback.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, but I mean, I just he
Listen,
don't have to be in full gear, bro. Just wear like a hat or some shit, bro.
all I'm
Like,
saying is this:
why he gotta be in full gear, bro?
all I'm saying is this: last time y'all got a free agent MAGA man, you won a Super Bowl. So
No, we had a lot of
do it that what you will. I personally believe that I'm a Derek Carr guy. I mean, everyone has. If you followed me on the internet, I've always been a Derek Carr guy. There's no escaping it. I've been a fan. I've advocated for him because of how bad his defenses have been, and my dog is going ham drinking water right now. But just generally speaking, I do believe you guys win the division. How many games you guys win the division by, I don't know. Obviously, we don't know anything about the quarterback situation or how it will pan out for other teams. You guys could run away with the division, like Bun said. 12, 13 games, it could be over with. So, I'm looking forward to it. Bun, before we get up out of here, you said 12-5.
Yeah.
I need to know right now the 5-player power rankings for diss tracks possibly being released throughout this season. Like who are the 5 guys that are on the list right now that could be like the early candidates for
the Falcons are always one.
Okay.
Are always one. Houston is going to be a big one. The Giants is going to be a big one, and Detroit might be number 1. I'm dropping a song every day that week.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
Every day that week. Me and Lo already talked about it. We dropping a song every day that week. We going up to Detroit. We using all they beats. Icewear, Babyface Ray, anybody 42, anybody that rap from Detroit, we taking their beats that week. So that's gonna probably be the biggest one.
Okay.
All right. Any players currently on the Bayou One watch list for diss tracks?
I don't have any players right now, particular because of the fact, like even when the Eli Apple situation happened, it just happened out of nowhere. So usually when stuff like that happens, it happens out of nowhere. Like it's kind of like I know you're not talking situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if anybody pissed me off and I feel like I know you're not talking, then it'll happen.
But what about around the NFL though? The Sauce is not on that list. If Sauce start talking crazy,
I'm gonna talk crazy to Sauce all year. I hope Sauce responds to me because I have a lot of sauce for Sauce. Pause. Like, like, keep it moving, man. I get in my feelings when they bring up Sauce, man. I understand everything Asante Samuels was saying, man. I haven't seen one player in year 1 get so much praise. Like he's good. I don't have no problem saying he's good. He's great even. But they acting like he Deion Sanders mixed with Charles Woodson, mixed with Rod Woodson, mixed with Darryl Green, mixed with Darryl Reeves,
and Champ Bailey.
And Champ Bailey, like you know what I'm saying? Like so, and Deion Sanders, like it's just it's crazy with him right now.
Yeah,
I wish they were on our schedule this year.
Well, look, on my request list, Andrews Peters on my request list, man. I know he be getting hurt, but
yeah, man, that's why I can't make fun of him, man. Pete a good guy in real life, man.
He great, but bro, I just feel like we shouldn't have gave him the money. But
he's such a good dude.
Yeah, he is, man. He really is. And, hey, him and all him and his wife care about is playing offensive line for the Saints, man. He really is a good person, man.
Yeah, no, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. But stay healthy, brother. Please stay healthy.
Exactly.
So just for the end of things, everyone's agreement: win the division, playoff win needed. Yeah, I got nothing left, man. We've been here for about 30 minutes or so. Again, I appreciate you both joining tonight. Whether we're going to push it through every channel, check out Sunday Morning Quarterbacks, check out Sosa Picks, check out the Players Ball 1, aka the Players Ball Podcast on Twitter. Also Roddy 404 and Bayou Bun on every social media platform.
Every social media platform, TikTok and all.
And make sure you guys are locked in with my guy. I mean, obviously for this season, every season there's renewed energy, and there's reason to believe that your football team is going to be great. And that's just what you should be, because that's the standard in the NFL if your team has been good over the last decade or just historically. With that being said, best of luck this season. I hope that y'all win all the games except for the ones that you go up against the 49ers in the event that we do see you.
Hopefully we do. NFC Championship. Let's do it. In New Orleans, though. Not in that hot-ass stadium that y'all got.